and swear to get in the front of the line.
I'll take it this time, Chris.
Just talk about what you feel like you got out of this week and today.
I feel like I proved myself that I could play with, the best of the best, and that was the goal coming down here, and also to have fun and enjoy the experience because, like I said, I grew up going to the game, so it was, fun for me to be able to experience the things that I watched people do growing up.
About playing on your home field, what was that like for you?
It was pretty cool, I had a lot of fans out there. Felt normal, it wasn't any nervousness before the game, so, it was just an exciting feeling.
So Jalen, did this experience turn out to be everything that you expected then?
It honestly was more than I expected. Like I said, growing up outside looking in, you never know what to expect. I just came to the game and asked people for gloves and, enjoyed the moment. But me actually experiencing the whole thing from interviews to meetings to, walkthroughs and, downtime with the other players, quarterbacks, whatever the case may be, it was more than I expected.
Arian said Aaron Donald was kind of the guy he remembered coming here and wrecking things that he looked up to. Was there a guy that you remember seeing at this game that you were like, I'd like to do that someday?
No, not really. I just kind of watched everybody who came.
Is there a comp that you have for a player in the league right now that you would say that suits your game, or somebody you look up to or idolize, something like that?
I kind of just watch everybody and try to put a little bit of everybody's film into me, but I don't really have a comp for myself.
Okay.
So, as you've been here this week, you've definitely went up against some competition that has been better than the conference that you were at. How did that help you prepare? And the fact that you were able to win so many of those reps all week, how did that feel?
It feels great because I love people talking about my level of competition and I love being an underdog. So it was fun to come out here and make people eat their words.
Getting the opportunity to, from the Detroit coaching staff, is there a difference in styles from what you've learned from Coach Game as opposed to Dan Campbell?
It's always going to be a difference just because of the level that you're going to, and it's different with the hashes and splits and everything. But overall coaching, their discipline. Coach Kane was big on discipline. We had some of the same offensive stuff that I kind of had here, so it was kind of easy to pick up on and kind of relate stuff to what I used to run last year.
How many friends, family, people were here? How many tickets?
I don't think I got to see everybody, but we'll just say go with like 30, 40, somewhere around there.
How would you describe your progression throughout the week, going from at the beginning to where you are now at the game? A lot of people talking about you.
I really just, one thing that I wanted to do is just be consistent. I think I had a good, first day of practice and then came out Tuesday and I hard on myself, so I don't think I practiced that well, and then came out Wednesday or Thursday and had a pretty good practice. So just continuing to be consistent and learning the new things that I have to learn at the next level and putting it all together.
Now onto the NFL draft. What do you feel like you still need to work on as you get ready for the draft in April?
I think I can work on every aspect of a wide receiver, of course, but being able to sell, routes, deceptive in routes, because at the next level it's about separation. So just being able to make routes look like other routes, corners look like posts, curls look like comebacks. So just continue to work the route tree and continue to get better.
So working with the coaching staff all week, talking with teams, what do you think you've gained as a player the most this week?
I think I gained a lot of knowledge, a lot of things that I learned about myself from them and a lot of things that I learned about the next level from them. So, it was an exciting experience and I soaked everything up that I could from it.
How was it working with the quarterbacks this week?
No, they're all pretty good. They're all awesome. Sam, Malik, Bailey, shout out to those guys. Great players, and I'm excited to see what happens with their futures as well.
All right, last question.
One more question. Draft season's begun. Last draft day, historical day, South Alabama, Quan Baker was drafted. You're gonna go just talk about, have you talked to Quan and what it means for the South Alabama program on this day looking ahead to it?
Kawan's like my best friend. We talk every single day. We FaceTime or Snapchat. We talk over offense and everything. So talk to him every day. But as a whole, I think it's awesome that he got drafted last year. I have the opportunity to get drafted, and that's overall changing the culture around here, you know, bringing more attention to the school, bringing more attention to the Sun Belt as a whole. So just continuing to lead the way for the guys under us.
Thanks for your time, sir.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.